Okay, and we are up. Hello peoples and welcome back to the Bannerlord campaigning. This time we're going against the Western Empire by popular demand or whatever. Like, there was, yeah, I think I won by like 1 vote. So yeah, we're now coming back to where we were before. This is looking kind of grim. That battle's already going, and they got 88 people versus 500. That's not hunky-dory. We're not going to be able to defend that. But yeah, you know, we're gonna assemble an army. I'll see if I can put an army together. Otherwise, it's looking not well. There's 2 parties available. I'm not going to be able to do anything about this siege right now, at least. So yeah, we'll have to let this one go for a bit. I don't have all my guys anyway. I got quite a few prisoners on me, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go ransom these or dump them somewhere for now because I just want a bit more money. Marzadan Castle we've taken. You know what a great thing. Probably doesn't mean much unless we took another army on top of it. Wow, that's a good ransom. That is a competent ransom. Yeah, it's gonna suck, but I think we're gonna lose Gersigus in the short term. Maybe instead of joining it up, starting up an army, maybe I should join an army instead. Vartan has 351 people right here. Maybe if I were to join him, it'd be a bit more decisive in like attacking people or something. Because I assume, unless I wonder where that army is if they're still at Gersigus. If they're in the area, I'll help an army attack them. Is that the same dude? I just forget now. We would win a battle against them anyway. Oh, can I suck these people into a battle though? We're sort of running around this mountain. Just this one little spot. Okay, it looks like they're giving chase now, so I'll help them take down this army. Who knows, we might even re-siege. I don't want to re-siege stuff. I was thinking maybe Epicrodia. That's a well-garrisoned city, and they've had that for a fair while. So if we can break that and get a stronghold there, they're probably just going to waste a bunch of troops trying to attack us. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the tried and true for now. We got a competent number of cav. Oh dear, my shield wall is blocking the advance. Let them through. Let them cook, I swear. Alright, now everyone get back in the damn shield wall. We probably don't need to do much. I'm really just here to supplement these guys. Bro's back. Welcome back, Mr. President Papyrus. Maybe I'll just have the bows just follow me behind. Damn. First loss of the battle. No gain so far. Just tell that gallant sword sister, hey, no pain, no gain, right? Right, horse! Move out! Cavalry! Get moving! I assume I just... No, that's these people. Literally told them to do 2 different things. Yeah, no. I'm a competent commander, I swear. Infantry! Even though we're not going to talk about the fact that my military blunders have literally cost thousands of lives. We're not going to talk about that. That's not what we're here for. They are enacting a slaughter against my side. Alright, we'll move in a bit further. Wow, yeah, no, they're kind of massacring us for a second there. That's so depressing. Just see how much red there was right there. Now before we do anything, how deep is our shield wall in terms of rank? That's like... Okay, now it's 3 deep. So if I have the dudes facing them... If I have my cav sort of move out to be wings still. Move the footmen forward. And I'll move my arrows in. I'll try to keep the arrows sort of a bit back from my footmen just so they can still shoot over their heads there. Looks like we're gonna clash against their horsemen a little bit, so I'm gonna keep my horses in close. I think it will probably be a good thing that we have some shock infantry. That will probably be for the ultimate burst. What's this? A scoundrel? Don't mind if I do. No, come on, damn. Oh well, we know my men are competent at combat somewhat. That does look kind of formidable, I cannot lie. I knew I was paying $3 grand a day for something. Yeah, let's go forward. Okay, so... Damn, they're advancing towards us. I have my shield wall moved this way so that my archers are up higher, so they actually have a shot.
Get moving! Near each other, room! Move!
Yeah, no, the enemy is cooked, absolutely, at this stage. But I just want to have as few casualties as possible because I like the number not going down. Ow! That was the Manavliaton getting in there. We'll just have everyone charge at this point. Get him! Get him! Got him. Just break formation and charge. I took my eyes off the battle for a second there, and they got a lot closer than I was expecting very quickly. I think they just had a last-ditch attempt with their infantry, and they just sent them all charging in there, so... Yeah, that was a bit grim. Okay, someone must have... Okay, so there was like an archery dude somewhere around here. Oh well, that's a win. Oh, nice. Literally that random Empire Lord who was taken down was killed. Unfortunately, we lost a legionary. How long have I played this game? I think I have about maybe 550 hours. This current campaign, though, has only been going about, like, for the length of all the streams I have of it. What do we need more of? I'll go another Manavliaton just cause. Eastern Cavalry Shield. Yeah, all this is looking pretty ordinary, so I think I'll just do the tried and true. I'll just take their food and their horses, and the rest of everything can go to my men as experience. Is that 55? Oh, that's grim. That's so bad. They have literally a grand total of 55 men still standing. What's going on at Hertogia Castle? Surely I can... There's a few parties around, so there might be an army is the only thing. Vartan, more like Farten. Oh! We have a friend in need. Damn. Yeah, it sucks in this dude. Wow, that's gonna be a shame. Sucks to get pulled into a battle and die, that's all I'm saying. Alright.
Shield wall, arrow, spread out.
I hope he doesn't just send his people sailing into the enemy. Knowing the AI in this game, that's exactly what he's gonna do, but still, I can hope in vain that he would not do that. Alright, so they're coming through this gap. I don't know whether they're... Okay, it does look like they are slowly advancing.
Infantry! Get moving! Horse! Forward! Riders! Move!
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Damn. Thing is, I'm gonna hate to leave this guy in a position where he can't defend himself. Because this guy has literally 20 troops and is sending them all in. Because he's assuming I'm gonna, like,
Side by side!
just save his ass, apparently.
Soldiers! Move! Foes! Move out!
Okay, it seems like for whatever reason they basically just have a ton of archers. Well, not even a ton, by, you know, ton standards. They are running away, so we probably got them all the way up against the wall. I will... Will I save his ass? No. No, he did this to himself. I'm sorry, lad. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so they're hiding in the bushes.
Infantry! Get moving! Move!
That does inspire a lot of confidence.
Face enemy!
Okay.
Horse! Move out! Riders! Forward!
Now to wait for the formation to bloody move in. Okay, it seems... Oh wow, they're literally just sending all their dudes in. All their archers too. Doesn't matter that they're archers. These people are literally just saying, everyone, charge. F1, F3 worked in Warband, but it does not work in Bannerlord. That's something that these NPCs have to get through their heads. Okay. Once my boys get in position, it's time to go shield wall. Well, that's barracking out for the count.
Get moving! Footmen! Move! Horses! Get moving! Cavalry!
I don't know about you.
Forward!
Barracan is like one of the most candy ass names I've ever heard. Wow, the archers have retreated all the way up.
Move out!
Maybe I'm gonna just desecrate their archers with my infantry. Oh wow, we literally took out one of the leaders. Oh, he died! That's 2 Imperial Lords who have died thus far in this stream. We've, yeah, we've done some things to them. Yeah, this horseman is gonna have some trouble with those Fiend champions, probably. Sucks to suck. Yep. Rest in peace. Well, you know, rest in peace, technically.
Riders!
Just gonna have The horsemen in columns to the left and right of my infantry wall. They are all just advancing their men now.
Forward!
So I think...
Bow horse! Shields up! Move!
I'll have my horses move right in.
Cavalry! Get moving!
Oh, they must be charging at the fleeing archers. Well, the Battanian Fiend Champion, you know, these guys, these Imperials right here have the most intimidating army I've ever seen. I mean, look at them, they're so cute. Okay, I'm gonna be losing a few horsemen this way, so I'm just gonna have them charge in. And just have my infantry shield wall charge in as well. That's a lot of grain in the kill feed right there. Oh, yep. That's bad manners to shoot someone in the chest when they've got a two-handed weapon out and they can't defend themselves. That's poor form. Die! Up against the tree. Everyone, break rank and chase them. Who are we chasing down? Damn, there was one archer running away. And he got lanced. No, we have one cavalryman over there that they're chasing down. Oh, and he didn't get away. 0 losses to my party. Berican could have died. We've got right here, Segerin. We've got actual lords dying out here. And Berican could have been a statistic. That was something that could genuinely have transpired. Baron Berican. Yeah, sorry about your mate. Damn. Actually just killed this guy's friend. Yep, Segerin has died in battle. We've got a lot of prisoners. I'm gonna love to dump them somewhere that can actually take care of them. That's like, that must be the entirety of the Western Empire's power just concentrated in that one army. I'm a bit sad that we have so many big armies, you know. Oh, Sibir has rebelled, why not? I'm a bit sad that we have so many big armies together because that means I can't get my own army. And that's sad, because I'm the guy that deserves all of, you know, all bloody everything. I'm the best commander that Calradia has ever seen, so I deserve everything I want. Yeah, exactly. I'm him. You're living in my humiliation. They checked my DNA, it came back 100% Himalayan. But people are still, you know, people are still fielding armies and stealing all of the lords that should rightfully be mine, so until that situation improves, I'm not going to really contribute much to this war effort. I do want to see, since the Him God, yeah, no, that's me. I swear. The Aserai are looking grim right now and they're at war with the Khazate. Hopefully their morale is crushed sufficiently enough that I can be like, hey, we have money, join us. And we won't literally reconquista all the lands that you took from us. 700. Average Western Empire ransom. Well, someone of the Vlandians just got taken prisoner by the Western Empire. That's not what we're about. There is a dude here. He's literally trying to run away from me though. That's peculiar.
Stop there, stranger.
Okay, they know me as John Crusade. Damn, this guy is not seeing the bigger picture. He really should, like, you know, betray his friends and family. Okay, so, well, my moneymaker town is being trashed as we speak. Gersigus Castle. Well, this guy's getting all the bloody... Damn. You know. These Azerai, man, they just don't get it. They should sell out. Take the high road and just sell out. Damn, my random nobody can upgrade. That's insane, bro. Oh, Varen Castle. We can't lose that. We're actually losing people to the Western Empire. Little peace with the... No one wants to make peace with the Northern Empire. Just... I'm actually going to have to force an army to disband. You know, as sad as that is. Might actually have to be Vartan's party. Vartan or Denoric. Oh, they're all travelling to These guys are going to defend Varen, so I'll force Vartan's army to disband. And then I'll literally just take everybody into my party. Yeah, we got 500 people. That's a decent army. The question is though, how many people will we find besieging this? Wow. Damn. These guys are attacking this institution. At least it's got 300 and something defenders. That's a pretty damn good ransom. This is Garios we're talking about here. If we defeat this army in a defensive battle, we should be pretty well off. I hope the combat width isn't too big. No, they're all running off to Marzadan Castle, which is literally the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Come on. Are there any more parties I can add to my army? Like, genuinely? Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. Now we're looking a bit better. If at least two of those parties can find me by the time we have to jump into this battle, and that'll be decent enough that we can actually fight. Well, here comes Berikin. Hey, he's got some of his bravado back after that crushing defeat that he inflicted on himself. Damn. Okay, we're gonna pick this guy up and then go straight into it. Okay, we got like 820 something people against 500. Yeah, for the defense of this one particular castle, there's a pretty good strategy for the defenders every single time.
I'm in command.
So basically we start off here, and then there's like a dip right there.
Footmen! Forward! Lower arrows! Loose formation!
So basically you send your infantry down to the dip to sort of defend themselves.
Move out!
And then you have the archers up over their heads shooting down.
Horses! Get moving! Warriors! Move!
And then you have the cavalry on either side waiting to jump in.
Forward! Move!
Not gonna do anything silly like telling my bowmen like, wait for the right moment, I swear guys.
Forward! them! Move out!
Okay, I'll have them stop about there.
Cavalry! Forward! Hear me! Move!
Damn, they are just slaughtering all the militia.
Oh man! Get moving! Move out!
Well, they're sending their cavalry around the back of my shield wall. Okay, in just a second I'm gonna have both wings of my cav descend on the infantry. Reckon we'll do that right now. Then if I just keep my archers spread out, they should do a fairly good job of defending themselves. Damn. Yikes. Looks like our archers are doing a good job of tenderizing them, just in the sense of the word. At least our cavalry will be distracting them a lot, which means that they don't have the presence of mind to defend themselves with their shields from our archers. Okay, well they're retreating their infantry right now, so I'll have my infantry just hold and then we can shoot them in the back. Damn, they're getting around the edge a little bit there. Just defend the edge a little bit. It seems like our cavalry are doing a fair bit to kind of hold the edges there, so that's alright. And not to mention our bows. Yeah, nah. We'll be swimming in it in a second. Look how much Western Empire blood is on the floor here. The only thing receiving more damage than the Western Empire as we speak is my CPU. Oh, we're down to the, I'm just gonna order all my footmen to charge, because we're down to the bloody recruits. My archers can charge in as well. Damn. This is the most important part of the battle, is just for me to run down all the recruits and just kill them. It's not overkill, it's just, it provides us a strategic advantage. Hey, just because they're fleeing doesn't mean the battle is over. There's still 30 guys over there, I want to see 0. They may be running, but that just means they're an easier target. Let's go, let's get out there and get them. You guys are heroes for killing the enemy. That still counts if they're running away. Just because their back is turned doesn't mean they stop being a combatant. Let's go, guys. Okay, it seems as though... Okay, none of them escaped. Job well done. We defended the castle. We may have committed a few war crimes along the way, but we defended the castle. That's what counts. Yeah, exactly. Just because they're not fighting doesn't mean this isn't a war. I couldn't have said it better myself. If you think about it, I'm literally justified in anything I do. It's pretty cool. Damn, we were in the middle of the deep blue sea for a frame there. Tell you what. I'm going to Okay, we gave a few troops to the settlement, but I'm gonna literally just go to the dungeon. Wow. This castle literally is holding the entire Western Empire in its dungeon as we speak. Damn, we still have 97 men that we're waiting on. That's a good ransom. That is another good ransom. Oh, peace with the Northern Empire. I'm gonna love to focus exclusively on the Western Empire for a second, because that's, you know, that's what the poll said. The poll says we're destroying the Western Empire. We have Garios in our possession. We have acquired Angarios in the last battle. I looked in the loot of the last battle and there was just one Garios. Okay, Hertogia Castle is under siege. Good, that's what we want. But the thing is, I really want to take Rote. I feel like if we can take Rote in this war, that's going to be like... the Western Empire can't come back from that point. I love when it wigs out sometimes and it's like, oh, your village is under attack by, you know, this party of your faction. And it's like, what the betrayal? 1,000 dinars for a ransom? No, you can do better than that. It's like, do you want this family member back or not? Don't be thinking you can start dictating the terms of a ransom with me, young man. Good damn. Oh, they're raising an army. Kind of hoping, really, that a few hundred is all they can muster. That army won't be able to do anything, I guarantee you. He's literally lost men since it bloody started up. So that's pretty funny. Wow. They want to give me Hertogia Castle. Oh, you shouldn't have. Now I'm going to be even more in debt. You really shouldn't have. Hertogia is not as bad an investment as the things I'm already losing money to. You know, but it's time to hit these guys with the best strategy in the game. Basically, you destroy the walls, you starve out the garrison, so the defenders' number goes down by more than half usually. And then at the start of the battle, instead of charging straight in, all the people who are congregating in the holes of the walls, you literally just pummel them with fire catapults. You literally like destroy half of their number from literally starving the garrison, and then you destroy another half of what they have left after that, just with catapults. Oh, my son. I want him fairly well rounded. Can we get another social, maybe kind of intelligence? Cunning is alright. We'll go board games. Damn. Oh well. Yikes. Well, the Azar have declared war on us. 893 in ransom. Dear me. Okay, now we just need to wait for that garrison to starve. Our king has been taken prisoner by the Western Empire, but that's okay, I swear. 1 day of food left. Get us there. Please. Gonna have to up the cohesion. Good thing I've got that perk where literally I lose 0 cohesion from being in a siege. This number should start ticking down any day now. Hotogia Castle has been besieged, but that's no worry. We've got bigger fish to fry at present. Yeah. Okay, garrison is now slowly but surely dropping. Where are our armies at? We have... Okay, so that guy's going to Garantor to besiege it. This guy's besieging Garantor, this guy's besieging Garantor. And someone, yeah, is currently besieging Hotogia. Because the AI is not very tactical with their sieges, they'll probably charge into it before we're done with this siege. So we're going to have to take that one back, I think. I think it's fair to say they'll probably get that castle off us. Well. Okay, once this siege engine is built and they don't have any up, I'm gonna begin this battle. Rote was really well defended, so it seems like we should actually... We stand to make a good gains on the Western Empire with this one. Wow, we just lost... I think all our armies are now down. We lost a massive battle against the Azerai just then. Okay. We have 4 fire catapults. They have no siege engines currently up. They have no walls. They have no garrison. This should be a pretty open and shut case in terms of this battle. Yeah, no. This battle should be alright. Okay, so we got a hole right there. I'm assuming this catapult probably has a good shot at it. And then we have another hole over there. This catapult will probably be the one for that. I think I'll probably be watching... it's a pretty bad angle. I don't know. Each of the catapults, the placement is kind of rough. Honestly, probably this catapult, looking at that hole in the wall for this strat. Well, have these guys in a shield wall. And then these guys just spread out, kind of facing this way. Do we have it? Where are our other dudes? These guys are all the way up here. These guys will just be hanging back like here or something, probably. So these guys will be facing this wall, they'll charge that way. And then group 2 will charge this wall. And then we're just gonna bombard all these people as best we can. Yeah, it seems like the play is probably this catapult targeting that hole. Get bombs? Yeah, that's what these catapults shoot. Their rounds explode. Okay, I think that one was a bit far. A lot of this is guesswork. That's funny, on my end at least, YouTube just censored that comment because it probably has like an anti-terrorism filter. It's like, This user reckons he's asking where he can get bombs. Yeah, that was way off. Holy moly. Can't wait to get shadow banned for saying the word bomb on stream. I think we need to go a little bit further. We did get a good hit in from one of the other catapults. And we seem to be killing a few with our archery. What have we got? No, that's in the hole. Gonna need to try it a bit further. I know a lot of this is just process of elimination. Man, it's not technically cheating to use photo mode to see exactly where those pesky buggers are sitting. So it looks like we got them down in that hole, literally right up against the building. Consider this the precursor to, you know, Americans bombing things with drones. And before that, yeah, exactly, it's a tactical advantage. In medieval times, they had free cam. Before there were drones, in medieval times, the commanders would go free cam and kind of just see where those guys were. They'd increase the field of view all the way and just zoom in and really zero their catapults in on the enemy's formations. It was really a genius tactical strategy. Yeet. Okay, it seems like we've hit the sweet spot. Every time that bomb hits and lots of them die, they're just filling in. Like, they move forward to fill the space at the front. So if we can hit them in the front of their formation, then more and more people will just come to take the place of the people who just got blown up. So we can literally just continue to pummel them. As long as we don't have insane spread like on that last shot. Okay, that one was a bit shy. I'll just nudge it forward a little bit. Damn, that one was even further back. Heck, maybe this is just the spread. Yikes. We're running out of shots. Better get some good ones in. At least these guys are focused on shooting people through the windows with a catapult. That's what like mostly matters, you know. Alright, here we go. Please no spread. Let's see. Alright, that was okay. We knocked out a lord. Ow. What do we got? Okay, that was way off. No, we actually managed to get one guy. Screw that guy in particular. And we finish it strong. That's what we love to see.
Soldiers! Shoot at will! Bows down! Get your infantry! Stop shooting! Give them hell! Cease shooting!
I'll have my bowman stop doing that and spread out a little bit. And basically now we'll get these guys over here to charge at those dudes, and then I'll get this infantry to charge at this one. Then I'll get my bowman just to advance but I'll also let them shoot at will. Imagine you tell him to fire at will, and then Will Smith pops out. He's like, no! Alright, it seems like our archers are putting in the work at least. It seems like the archers are gonna put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. We're already taken down 150 of them, and the battle hasn't even really started yet, so I'm alright with that. Now, of course, here they come to try to do something. I'm gonna try to get in some sneaky kills around the edge, although we might be too late. Well, we got one of them. They're really brave, I'll give them that. They just sent a few guys into oblivion. I'll have these guys just gather into a shield wall here, so we can kill the guys who are out here first. Nah, screw it. Charge! These guys reckon they're pretty brave, so I reckon we can just surround them on all sides and destroy them like this. Yep, okay, they will bend before us. Yeah, well that's what the Romans were thinking when they invented the shield wall, I think. Oh no, I'm being assaulted. Piss off! Oh, these are all the archers thinking they can escape. This will be an actual slaughter. Yikes. I've just ordered everyone to break formation and just charge. This feels like a war crime. A lot of things I do in this game feel like they'd be illegal in real life. Damn, we still got guys trapped up there. It's a war crime, is it? Source, please. Can you cite exactly where in the Geneva Convention? The thing is, people will say, oh, it's against the Geneva Convention. Number one, Geneva Suggestion. Number two, no one can say exactly where. It's just, oh, it's against the Geneva Convention. Well, can you tell me exactly where? Yeah, see? Yeah. Until the day when someone actually destroys me with facts and logic about killing people who are running away, I'll continue to murder people who are running away, I think. That's probably absolutely horrible to say, but, you know. I just want to win. You gotta do what you... what you gotta do. Kind of. Hey, what up, Blaze Titan? I want to know if we can... What troop type do I feel like sacrificing? Druzinic Champion maybe, because I don't like Sturgians, and we'll chuck a few Veteran Sword Sisters in there as well. I just don't want any of my troops going in there, because my troops are like, you know, I like them a lot. They're my guys. They help me do war crimes. We do war crimes together and we bond over the war crimes. We have fun. they call it a war crime, but really they're just sad that they're not winning. That's war crime is an ad hominem. That's an ad hominem attack against my character, so that I'm engaging in immoral or illegal activity. Yeah, see, this guy gets it. This is what Vlandia is all about. Break them. That guy stood there and waited for it. He was like, "Yep, I'll meet my end at, you know, at the tip of this guy's butt-ish." Thing is, he knew John Crusade was coming for him. I completely forgot I made my wife fight in that thing. Damn. We got a sturgeon. Damn. What's she doing this far south? Yeah. I will say, I looked over at the stream and it had the buffering thing a little bit, so I was like, damn. Yeah, it was a little bit like that. 21 days of food, we can make it. I should probably start getting some money though. Gee, it'd be nice to have Rote for a city. Imagine we have peace with the Western Empire. No, of course we wouldn't. Well... Ortesia has been besieged. That is going to be absolutely awful to lose. We cannot lose that. John Crusade wants this town. Sorry, lads. Yeah, see, here we go. Might start making some actual money now. Am I going to have to force another army to disband, or... Oh no, it looks like, you know, calling all people. We need to defend Ortesia at all costs. I should not be accepting such low ransoms, but still, I don't care. Okay, so it's 700 defenders. So we've got 1,300 men altogether if I wait until they've started the battle. Rote has been besieged yet again. No. Yeah, see that guy. He'll stand there and be like, "Oh, I'll fight you," and then literally the second you use logic against them, they run away. That's what I call it. I'll stab and beat them to death. No, we do not let go of Garios. Okay, the city is being attacked. Okay, we have the advantage slightly. I need to play this well. I need to game the terrain if I possibly can. Okay, cool. We're not flying by the seat of our pants like we do sometimes. We're up against the cliff. In my experience, they tend to lead with their sort of like waves of their horse archers, and that's super annoying. So I think what I'll do, since we have so much cavalry, I'll have my infantry and shield wall, and then just the cavalry and shield wall on either side of the infantry. And then the archers should be some place where they can actually arch. So, you know. Where's our flags? Oh, that's so close. It's too close for comfort. Oh well. And then if we bugger off those guys. I think we have our archers closer together. That should work out for the best. Well, I did not know that we have a wall right there. That just makes this situation even worse. If I pull off a win, that's going to be probably the best commander in the history of the world. Alright. Yeah, what if I did this? Monumental, absolutely. Okay, looks like... Oh, they have a very big cavalry ring out that way.
Soldiers! Bowmen! Soldiers! Ready yourselves! Riders! Warriors! Face to them!
I feel like if we can deal with their infantry sufficiently, we can probably be alright. I think for now, I will actually have all of my archers join the shield wall.
Move out! All shields!
I'll just have everyone give what they've got on the infantry. And if we can break their infantry, at least the first wave of them, then we can probably get them. Yikes. Okay, because we have those Battanian Fiend champions and just like a lot of good shock infantry in behind that first little shield wall, it seems like we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I think we just decimated their infantry. So now we're gonna try to get them back in a shield wall and just defending. And I'll let this one formation of archers and infantry sort of fire at will. Damn. Okay, well, the battle is now out of my hands. Let's go. That is a horrible frame rate. My CPU will never financially recover from this. But there's a sufficient amount of green in the kill feed. I'm pretty happy with that. And what do you know? It looks like we're winning the battle, even though my men did not hold the damn formation. How crazy is that? Okay, it looks like we're gonna win anyway. Yeah. Now, little known fact, you can disregard all of the like near-death experience accounts that don't line up with my view because it's correct. But basically, when people die, they go to like a free cam up in the sky. You know what I mean? Well, how many people do they have left? They have like 160 people left, and they're... And it was still alright. I'm very, very glad that Ortesia didn't lose that many people. Although that's just the militia. I want to see the garrison. Garrison lost 100? Okay, so Ortesia should still have like at least 60 people left. Thing is, I'm not going to leave just yet because they're still killing people. I want to watch them kill people. I feel like that's pretty standard. Yeah, people aren't even escaping, they're just being killed. Oh, I see. We've got a bunch of archers shooting at these people as they leave. Hey, this is uncensored war footage. How funny would it be if, oh, here's the edge right there. Okay, so most of them have just escaped. I was gonna say, that'd be funny if I was just watching them, like, run or something, and then out of nowhere an arrow comes from behind and just, like, into someone's head. Anyway. Yeah. About 330 of them got away, but, we won the battle, ultimately.
Enough. Stop. Enough. Enough. I give up.
If this was the army that took all those Vlandian people prisoner, then we just did a very good thing. Alright, now we go into Ortesia. Yeah. Nah, the horse does go hard. The horse troop does go hard, I will say. Now, they had starved out my, city. So I'll give my city a bunch of food if I can. I'll just wait here until the city actually has food. Okay, the city's doing well. Let's get out of here. I just hope we can make it to Rote in time. I did kind of spaz out a bit with adding all those parties to my army. So I think I'll have all the parties that have like above 60 men. And that should be fun. I should have enough people to counter the siege of Rote. Yeah, they haven't started the actual battle yet. Oh, that's the Aserai. Ah, yes. I will accept 0 dinars in exchange for letting a prisoner go free for free. What a nerd, mate. How many war crimes have I committed? I prefer not to count, if I'm being quite honest. Yeah, I'm just going to attack these people if I can.
If you please.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, lad. Yeah, if you want a real number on how many war crimes I've committed, it's this. I lost count. Presume infinity, that's probably closer to the truth. Not to brag, but I kind of am the king of, like, you know, war crimes. The number of war crimes I've committed, I don't know if it can even be quantified. Why don't they want to go on the other side of this tree? Oh, yes, yes. Don't worry, it was, you can be sure that all the war crimes I've committed, it's all been in the pursuit of good fun. So therefore, it's, you know, it's excusable. Yeah, on the topic of the Geneva Convention, yeah, I think the Geneva Convention was written by people who have never led an army before. You got to keep the morale up somehow. War crimes just happens to be a pretty consistent way to do it. They have really, they have a like a very distended amount of infantry compared to their cav. They have like 60 archers and then they literally have negligible cavalry. So I think they must be full of a lot of just recruits. So we should be able to just fairly well wait for them to come to us, if they will. That's the thing, sometimes they just don't. Damn. I'm just seeing now the chat message from Blaze Titan that says take my name. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but it reminded me of a funny meme where it's got a picture of Willem Dafoe looking at you like he just killed his son, and it says take your age, that's your age. I'll post it to the channel later. It's amazing though, because it sounds like it's gonna be like take your age, do something rather to it, and then like it's a magic trick or something. But no, it's just take your age. That's your age.
Forward!
The best part is I feel like that meme is just an embodiment of sort of this generation almost. Maybe it's not that deep. I don't know.
Look, man, hear me! Get moving!
Okay. I'm hoping we don't have many guys who aren't going to be afforded protection by the shield wall. That would be upsetting.
Look, man! Move! Move, man! Move out! Forces! Forward!
Yeah, they're just sort of sitting there. I feel like if I can get my archers in range, it's going to be a slaughter.
Infantry! Move! Around forward!
Yeah, if I have my archers sitting about here, that should be great. Come on, get some shots in. Oh yes, the archer section. I don't know why, I've noticed this in a lot of other battles against Imperials. Imperials seem to just sort of park their archers right out in front of everybody else in their entire army and just wait for you to destroy their archers before they do anything.
Cavalry! Horse! Get moving! Riders! Move out!
I'll sort of have my cavalry sweep in a little bit closer so that when they inevitably lose all their archers and then charge their infantry at me, like they're doing right now. That is so many low-level infantry, that's wild. Anyway, now we have 2 cavalry wings that we can just charge straight at them.
Horse cavalry!
I'll be ready to charge on them any minute.
Soldiers!
Okay, I don't think we should move the shield wall.
Get 'em here!
Oh wait, no, not those guys.
Wolf! Attack!
That could have been a tactical disaster. Stop moving!
Shields up!
Okay, now we're going to have some of my cavalry coming around the back and distracting and doing all kinds of things, so that should be alright. I feel like I'll tell the bows to come all the way up here, so that at least we can have some crossbowmen joining the shield wall. Alright, the cavalry are coming in from behind now. Yeah, there you go. The Fiends should be able to, oh, if I move them up here... Yeah, if they come up the hill, they should be able to shoot people who are running away. If we have more or equal infantry to them, I think I'll just make them charge. Or maybe not. Damn. What a nerd. I'll just have my footmen just move in and envelop them now. That's where their infantry is. Okay, so this is a bunch of other people who broke off the formation because they had 0 morale. Ow. Ow, stop that. I was almost gonna die to just a random nerd. Just have everyone break formation and take them out. I'm just being honest, this is actually pretty good stress relief after a hard battle. I'm just saying. Technically it is very satisfying. That's just a fact of life. Okay, I don't think anyone... No one got away, no witnesses, nobody saw that. We lost one dude, lost a banner knight, that's unfortunate. I do take a bit of pride in my Vlandian cavalry, so yep. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure we have only the best prisoners real quick. Alright, now, there's no rest, of course. Because now it's straight on to defending Rote, which has now started being properly attacked since we had that battle. So I need to get back and just destroy these people as like ASA freaking PP. Peace from the Western Empire. Real quick, I want to annihilate these people. If we do have peace with the Western Empire, before I go into that voting thing, I'm going to want to make sure that we have Hertogia Castle. Because if we do, then the Western Empire goes back to not being able to attack us, and we have everything of theirs except one city. Like, they're literally going to have one city left and that's it. Yeah, I knew that shield wall was too good to be true. Okay, now the Aserai are a different beast altogether.
Soldiers! Oh, man! Ready yourselves!
So you got to play them a little differently.
Cavalry!
This time I'll have my cav go and actually confront their cavalry. And keep them off my archers' backs.
Infantry!
I'll have my infantry move forward a little bit and like down so that my archers will have a better shot.
Soldiers! Get moving! Make a shield wall!
Yikes. What? That wasn't a one hit. I hate it when my favourite two-handed weapon betrays me like that. I think that translates into pretty much any video game. When you main a two-handed weapon and it doesn't fetch you that insta-kill, you're kind of left wondering where you went wrong. We honestly have so many infantry on them. I think I'll probably just charge all my infantry. Because we started out with like 400 infantry, to be fair. Based. Get him.
Forward attack!
They may still be alive, but
Cut them down! We got them!
they may still be alive, but the battle ain't over yet. Damn.
Cut them down!
There's still a few left. Get them. Imagine how much damage this would do. Damn. Oh, I absolutely destroyed that tree. Yeah, nah. That was kind of unnecessary. You're right. I feel bad because I was just doing my bardish stimming that I do after a battle. And then I literally just killed a horse that was doing nothing wrong. I can only hope that the Banner Gods will forgive me. Damn. I'm depressed about that now. Anyway, peace with the Western Empire. I'm pretty sure they don't have anything. Oh no, they did take Hertogia Castle. I should have made sure that that was not theirs. My bad. Seems like we'll be able to take Jalmaris from them though. Because we just took out one of their big armies in this area. Yeah, I'll get rid of the... I'll jettison the parties with less than 60. $3,000 dinars is a pretty good ransom. No way. I got a bouncing baby boy. Does he bounce though? That is the true measure of a Bannerlord. If he bounced as a baby. $30 of food. That's a damn shame. Seems like we're just gonna have to destroy them straight up. Let's test the bouncing baby boy. I don't know. On second thoughts, maybe that's not such a good idea. Damn, there are so many little parties of the Western Empire. 4,000 in ransom. Yeah, I'll take that. I think these Western Empire cities will really save me. Yeah. Well, the wall's basically down. I don't think we lost any trebuchets just because no one can make a siege weapon. Righto. How about instead of testing the bouncing baby boy, we really quickly test the exploding catapult rounds. I don't feel like jeopardizing the safety of my child like that. Well, the Aserai scored another round against us, unfortunately. So whenever an army goes down, someone will always set up a replacement army, and it's like, no, it's too late for our pride now, though. What will another army do? We've already suffered a loss of face. I don't know what could possibly be worse. A few guys dying? Nah. I'm embarrassed. That's what's bad. Yeah, well, let's inflict some damage upon the good people of Jalmaris real quick. Now that we're at peace with the Western Empire, we should be able to basically just go up to a bunch of people and be like, hey, you guys are screwed, join Vlandia, New World Order. Then they'll be like, yes, glorious king. They'll be like, yeah, sure thing, mate. Why not? We don't want to die. I'll make sure my dudes know that they can fire at will. Alright, just trying to think what kind of... Bro, are they coming out? No, they're just right up there. That's an awful idea. I was gonna say, I'm trying to think what kind of angle could possibly be good for a catapult on these guys, but I'm thinking if they're gonna stick their heads out... If they're gonna stick their heads out of this gap like that, maybe I can capitalize. Yeet. Let's see what that does. Okay, that was a little too out there. Wow, we need to bring that way down. Sir Him God? Oh, please, that's only a formality. You can call me him. Damn. I need to stop wasting ammo like that. Imagine we actually hit them smack in their faces. No, see, that's too far. Come on. We need to find the perfect balance. Oh wow, that was like a foot in front of their faces. I'm gonna just nudge it up just ever so slightly. Hopefully the spread doesn't wig out. Oh! Just like that. Booyah. Nope, we don't like that. Just a little bit further. Ow. I've been attacked. Oh, they're receiving reinforcements. Maybe I should wait for them. I wonder how long that dude will last. He just got taken out by a bloody bomb. Okay. Yikes. I'm just saying, if they suddenly run out of the fortress like, yeah, we'll get you, that would be hilarious. Yeah, well, I'm doing what I can, man. I don't know what you want from me. This is such a bad hill. I'm doing what I can. I usually don't have to bother with hills like this. But when the castle's up on a hill... Okay, that was a good shot. You gotta admit, that was what we're looking for. Nah, it's just a bit awkward sometimes. You do end up using up a lot of ammo trying to figure out what exactly you're doing. Hey, what up? King Love. we're just unleashing a barrage of explosive rounds on a bunch of people who are trying to hide behind a hole in a wall. It really does seem like maybe I shouldn't be just flinging these things that close. Hey, that took out one dude. That's mission success as far as I'm concerned. Alright, cheers for tuning in, man. It was good. Yikes. The guys at the front line are living in the worst timeline, I must say. Oh, screw it. This is just overkill at this point.
Look, man! Get moving! Soldiers! Look, man! At them! Infantry! Get them hell! Arrows! Move! Forward!
Yikes. Come on guys, stop manifesting fake obstacles to excuse yourselves from this battle. Get him. Yeah, they don't really stand a chance against the sea of just dudes. Also, new Pope dropping in a couple of days. Heck, it could even be tonight or like tomorrow sometime. It's kind of crazy. I was but a wee lad when Pope Francis was elected. I don't even really remember it. So it'll be cool to have like another one, I guess.
Everyone! Forward! Get them hell!
Everybody break formation and just run at them. Just run at them. I wonder if anyone will have made it this far. This is where they run to when they're losing the battle. Yeah, I don't think anyone made it this far. This is a nice little spot though, maybe I'll just stick around. Okay, we got like 5 people left somewhere. Just watching these icons and numbers just tells such a story even when you don't see any of it happening. Damn, 2 dudes left. Hopefully it's not a stuck sort of situation. Okay, there we go. Well, we have taken their city. I think it might be time to make a bit of a crusade into the desert, not gonna lie.
I give up.
Damn right you give up. Damn. Executioner axe. That's even better than the Bardish, so I'll take that. I'll see if I can catch up with some Western Empire dudes in Zionica. Oh, I'm the new owner of Jalmaris. You shouldn't have. Oh, it's too much money. It's too much success. Stop. I don't deserve it. Stop, Mr. President. It's too much winning. We can't take anymore, or whatever that dude said.
It's been a while.
Hey, man. Damn, he's actually committed to Garios. Could be because, you know, he's part of his family. Damn, we should cut these dudes off. I don't know what these guys were doing with an army. This far north and this far east. That's kind of crazy, yo. I feel like an army of 1400 should be able to deal with these guys. Could they really have come all the way from over here? Because they had Hasenfolk. Besieging Thrakdore Castle. Why are you defending a castle that's not being besieged, mate? These people have got things wrong with their heads. Why does this place belong to the Aserai? That is so strange to me. That's really cursed. I think that's actually the most northernmost city in the entire map, and it belongs to the Aserai. They had their work cut out for them to grab that city, that's all I'm saying. I just want to see what the power levels are like on this battle, if we can actually catch up to them.
Stop there.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna wanna just follow these dudes for a bit and get my numbers up before I attack them. We might just chase them all the way back to the Aserai lands. Yeah, they got a lot of cavalry, that's the only thing. I've got 155, they've got 186. Then we have we have way more archers than them, but apart from that we're like relatively evenly matched, I feel like. Yeah, this guy should be able to catch up pretty quick.
It's been a while.
Yeah. That's an alright power level, I suppose. Yeah. Well. Yeah, so we have like 2/3 of the power or something like that. If the terrain can be easily gamed, then I think this might be alright. Okay. If they won't attack us, I think I'll retreat and just go and do more important stuff for now. But if they do lead the offensive, then I'm gonna sort of just sit back here with my dudes and wait for them. I'll set up these guys just about 3 ranks deep. Just centered right there. And oh damn, I need to add a horse archer class. There's like one dude. We'll see if these guys actually attack. If they're the ones to attack, then I'll continue the battle.
Footman!
Damn.
Footman! Move out! Hold!
It does seem like they're getting closer. Although they might just be trying to posture themselves so they're better able to defend. In which case, I think I'll probably just retreat. Yeah, it just seems like they're holding. Actually, yeah, we don't have a lot longer for the 2-hour stream. And this is a big army. If we take this out, we'll stand a better chance against the Azura just in the course of this war anyway.
Soldiers! Forward! Line up!
Yeah, screw it. I think this is something we've got to do.
Infantry! Face to them!
Make those guys face that way.
Cavalry! Move! Horses! Move out!
I think my cavalry will have to counter cavalry on this one.
Infantry! Full arrows! Move!
Okay.
Soldiers! Move home! Get moving! Riders! Full horse! Move! Infantry!
I think this should be far enough.
Forward! Move out!
And then I'll have these guys go shield wall.
Footman!
And then they should be squared up a little bit more,
Arm shields!
in theory. Damn, I got a few dogs in this party myself.
Infantry! Get moving! Arrows! Move! Cavalry! Get moving!
At least their archer section is looking a lot more anemic than mine. Alright.
Footman! Move!
It looks like they've spread out their infantry without their shields.
Bowman! Forward!
Well, in that case, my bowmen can just pick their targets once we get close enough.
Infantry! Move! Bowman! Get moving!
Yeah, damn. The infantry are kind of easy pickings right now. I don't understand what their strategy is.
Bowman! Move!
For some reason, these Fiend champions aren't attacking them. Maybe we're out of range. Oh, I'd always want my Fiend champions to be in range of the enemy.
Move out!
I think I'll move my archers to the side,
Forward!
absolutely, and just move my infantry forward.
Move! Forces!
Okay, it looks like controversy over there, so I'm just gonna have them charge.
Form a wedge! Horse! Wedge position! Footman here! Move! Riders! Cavalry! Get moving!
Okay, their cavalry chickened right out of that confrontation just completely, so
Soldiers!
rest in peace, I guess.
Move!
Hopefully I can get all my archers really close. I want to hit their infantry.
Footman!
Literally none of their infantry are using their shields right now. Damn, this really is going to turn into a stalemate.
Soldiers!
I think they're too conscious of their survival.
Look that way! Infantry! Forward! Forces! Riders! Cavalry!
I think this time I'll charge all my cavalry against their cavalry for real.
Get moving! Soldiers! Move!
I won't get too close to their infantry, I think. Because they can very quickly charge at us and then envelop us. So I'll stop just short enough so that they aggro,
Soldiers!
and then let my archers do most of the work, I think.
Forward! Forward out! Move out!
Damn.
Bowmen! Riders! Cavalry! Get them! Full cavalry! Get them out!
I'll just have all my cavalry charge them, because why not? I think this might be right up against the wall for them.
Footman! Get moving!
They now have less infantry than we do. And we haven't really lost any infantry this whole time. Who is this person who keeps annoying us? Marina. Quick, reinforce us. Just have them start throwing a bunch of stuff at them. That's absolutely hilarious. Move in. Strangle them. I'll just have everyone break formation and charge. Because it seems like they're well and truly on the run from us. Oh no, I shouldn't do that. Now they got their reinforcements. I wonder, if their morale is sufficiently crushed, they might actually just all leave though.
Cavalry! Move! Horses! Move out! Bowmen! Move! Infantry! Forward!
I think we have enough good infantry that we should be able to take them in this last bit. Okay. Something like that, and we should be alright. Okay, this must be the wall. Where they can't go any further.
Move out! Bowman, spread the field! Move! Infantry! Loose arrows! Infantry! Get moving!
Okay, that should be a bit of damage, I reckon.
Infantry! Forward! Form a shield wall! Pulse! Move! Pulses! Forward!
Yeah, this is gonna be the end of them. It's kind of Jova.
Footman, hear me!
How many arrows do my archers still have a lot of arrows left?
Cavalry! Riders! Get home! Cavalry!
Just have these guys sort of return back to where they were.
Soldiers! Move out! Bowmen! Footmen! Get moving! Bows!
I think I should have these guys join the infantry again.
Soldiers! Move! Shoot it! Shoot at will! Warriors! Move out! Horse! Move! Horse in! Rider! Forward! Move! Warriors! Soldiers!
Are they facing these
Face
guys?
to them!
Yep. Alright, let's move in for the final kill.
Hear me! At them!
Yeah, I think we got him here. Yeah, what the heck, my guy? My main man, there's a dude with a giant axe behind your head. Yikes. They still got 250 dudes back there, but I heard their morale break, so no one's gonna put up an actual fight. Don't let them survive. Leave not a one of them breathing. Yikes. Oh, this is just gonna be a slaughter now. Yikes. That is just an absolute slaughter. It's a good way to end this stream. Yonkers. This is not war crimes, this is stress relief. It's a different thing.
Cut them down!
Damn. Those could have been some pretty good ones. I could be using these kills to grind out my one-handed, but I think two-handed is just too satisfying.
Get them!
Don't let him escape. There's like one dude left. Was that it? I don't want the enemies to flee, I want them to not be alive anymore. There's still a dude left, get him. Probably in there somewhere, in that blob of my infantry. I think. Yeah. There was a singular Azurai recruit who literally, the only reason he was surviving is just because no one could get a hit in because of how much he was being swarmed. Oh, it's a horrible way to die. Oh well, horrible way to die for that dude. But a great way to end the stream for this dude. You know, it's pretty sick. Alright, well, we've still got a large army. We are poised now to go all the way back. I'm turned around. Where are we? Oh yeah. We're poised now to go all the way back to start striking around Garantor, Kuyaz, all that kind of thing. but maybe on the way there next stream, I'll stop in at Zionica or just Western Empire kind of stuff between this castle and that city and see who wants to abandon the inferior Western Empire and join up with the superior, you know, the Vlandian, the thingy, the good one, the Vlandia. I don't know. I must have been at it for too long. Anyway, thanks for watching. Those of you who are, tuned in for the stream, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.